Hello and welcome to a very special Gundam Battle Operation 2 featuring the Barzam, a beautiful Chad suit that is descended from the MK2 Gundam. Effectively, it's the more handsome, dignified version of the unit, I'm sure my brother will love me saying that. But I absolutely love this thing's design, no matter how ridiculous it looks. And that mohawk just says Chad to me. That's all I'm going to say. It's a 450 cost, ground and space capable general with a ballistic resistance of 23, a beam resistance of 23, a melee resistance of 10, and a range strength of 40. A melee strength of 5, a movement speed of actually pretty nice 130, and a thrust gauge of 65. For parts, we have 11 close range, 15 medium, and 9 long. For equipment, it does come with the Barzam beam rifle, which can be fired fairly quickly or charged for a higher bit of damage, but you have choices. You can have the Hyper Bazooka too, because it's what you're probably used to. There's the Hyper Bazooka 2 Shrapnel, which is a quick firing kind of shotgun almost, in a way. It's not actually a shotgun. I actually have had fun in some decent matches using it, but a lot of people don't find it reliable enough, and it can be a bit hit and miss. Or you can just go with the Mark II beam rifle, which I've seen a lot of people run. All good choices in their own right, depending on the situation. Then we have the Barzam Beam Saber, and the Vulcan Pod System. A pretty decent little pod with quick firing for a Vulcan. Something that becomes more and more common as you go up in cost. For skills, we have Leg Shock Absorber level 3, Quick Boost level 3, Emergency Evasion System, Flight Control Program level 2, High Performance Balancers, High Spec AMBAC level 2, Melee Combo Controller, Forced Injector, nice, High Performance Radar, and Special Leg Buffer. When it comes down to it, this unit is dead simple. It favors ranged. It will not be a melee monster no matter how much you try. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with a suit that is just simple, direct, and it knows what it wants to do. It can play a lot more like a lot of the higher cost suits in terms of maneuverability, speed, and all of that. And for newer players, I think the Barzam is an excellent choice. It's got some options in how it plays, depending on its main weapon. And, well, it's just direct. And that can often be one of the bigger hurdles when you're starting to learn. I think it's a good suit. It's solid, it's sturdy, and I have a lot of fun with it. Plus, it has a mohawk. Come on. So, let's see how it did in the match to come. Hello, and welcome to the match, everybody. A little bit lower energy, so I'm sorry. We just had my father come out of some surgery, so I'm just trying to take it chill right now. But let's see. Well, here we are in the Barzam. Of course, I do really like this unit, despite its simplicity. I think it's just a kind of a fun unit, and well, it's got one heck of a design for it, you know. So I'm going to start out by capturing this spot, so I'm not completely always telling people to do something I don't. I do try to grab spots unless the enemy team is pressing really hard. This match proved to be really, really weird for me, and in fact, every match I recorded on this day was weird. I couldn't get teams to stay together, so I'm going to try to slip around here because it seems like this team is just really, really focused. So I'm going to get a bit of damage in there, take my second shot, and he's going to dodge out of the way. Now, number 2 I don't know what he was doing, but I'm going to try to get aggressive, get shot instantly from behind by him. And I'm going to come around, get him with one, do a little bit of the charge in there. I'm going to go for knocking his legs out, and a little bit of the shield. Dodge out of the way. Now I do like how fast and maneuverable this unit feels, so I did have quite the run as the kitten protests his imprisonment. It's wrongful, he says, but you know, whatever. I'm going to swing over here to try to help number 2 again, get him, try to knock him down, but he's going to get out of it. Come around, and I'm going to try to help on this guy and the bullshit Federation / Godman. It's definitely, you know, balanced, guys. Unfortunately, it was one of those matches where it just was a real, just scatter shot. I don't know what was going on, but I don't know if it was just me, but I'm going to go ahead and finish off the Alex here. I'm going to come around and try to help my dude here, as this guy just does the same problem I see with so many of these units, over focuses. I'm not going to be able to finish him off, so I'm going to play around these boxes because, one, his energy rifle could do, well, one heck of a job on me. And if he got that stun, he'd be able to probably finish me off if he played it carefully enough. But I got the shot in on him, knocked him down. And I'm going to fall back for the moment because my legs are a little bit damaged. And I want to capture this spot. Oh, when you get a chance, it's always good to mind your legs and to capture a spot when you can. Really? You have to do that right now, buddy? Okay, whatever. He doesn't care about my problems. So we're going to jump back in with a little bit of leg repair. And I'm going to try to come in to help support my team. This team, they really just wanted to form a firing line and just shoot at each other. Like it was, you know, the old days. I'm going to take a shot there, take about 4,000, now 5,000 off that guy. Go head Vulcans to try to get him the rest of the way. Shazam. Try to push off our friend here. It's the Alex Gundam again. Come in for a couple smackaroonies and back off. Because there's supports down there, and I really don't want to be that easy of a shot. My legs are not faring well at this point. Now, that Aqua GM is not very useful in this type of situation. But, you know, he's trying. So we have a bit of a lead. We're entering the halfway point, and we're just kind of trading shots. I don't know if number 4 had disconnected yet. No, he just returned to battle. But we lose him at some point in the match, and I'm not sure when, but I'm trying to help my team as much as I can to maintain the situation, but my one guy gets knocked out. I'm going to knock him down real quick. Come over here, get behind the boxes, because I knew my legs were going to blow out. And I'm going to keep trying to hold this position because, one, my unit is not super good shape. Knock him down. And if it hadn't been for my legs, I probably could have gotten the everybody who's bad at raids plays it, Gundam Unit 5. And I'm done well. I'm not necessarily taking a shot at him, but it does seem to be a unit that people that aren't good at raids tend to pick. But right now I'm looking at my beautiful map, and I decided to pop in here because I want to try to get a traditional artillery shot on here to help one, because, well, he's the only guy in the field and they're trying to run him over at the moment. They have a bit of a lead as we get close to the 2-minute mark. And I think one of them decides to take a sit, and that's a bad time because the artillery got him. Call in my unit. Slip over here. Now, I have about 3 or 4 of them, and I'm looking down to, so I'm going to drop into the water for a second because I want to try to fake them out. I want to get them to look that way and then zip
right out here. Now this unit does have some decent speediness to it, which is one thing I really like about it, as I shoot into the guy who's already dead. Always fun. And oh, it's that pesky Alex again. Take a shot, almost get to the point of killing him. And I ducked back in because I knew the guy over here at B was going to try to get a shot in on me. I'm going to try to push on our nearly dead guy here. And wait for it, he's dead now. And turn around and say hello to the Unit 5. He's doing so good, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just smack him and then get smacked by my own guys. It's always fun when that happens, so I'm going to back off a little. Come over here, use a position. I'm going to wait and hit him with that so that I can help make sure he gets the spanking he deserves. And we're going to come in, force him out. Now my main mistake here is I assume that it's a good idea to help out this unit. Number 5 over here. So I come in to try to help, take one shot, and then immediately get smacked in the head. And I'm going to try to, I should have done a charge right into that, but we're going to get overwhelmed as he basically drops off the side and lets me die. Not that he could have done a huge amount, but at that moment, some traditional artillery that does nothing comes in. And one is base bombing as we get close to the end here. And quite honestly, the match was suitably close. And nobody did horrendously bad. I just had no idea what was going on 95% of the time with my team. So, let's see what those results are, ladies and gentlemen. As I lean forward in my squeaky chair, Chad pose. And, well, it's 3 decent scores. I don't consider them that great, but hey, whatever. And, yep, 4 bombed. And second place. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.